Mornin. Everyone, morning. We are live with our very last season 3.5 weekly race. I hope everyone is very excited to see the end of season 3.5, but more importantly, we are looking forward to the beginning of season 4, and we're going to have some very exciting season 4 candidates, which we will get to reveal the name for you later on today at the end of this race. But anyway, I am Nintendo Sarah. I am on the mic, and with me today is Part 2.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here for my first ever commentary for Donkey Kong Rando. I'm a little out of my element right now. I'm normally a Splatoon commentator, but here we are, last 3.5 race, and it's gonna be an exciting one. I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, I think so too. So I think we will have a very good race. And it looks like the race room is ready. So we can get everyone starting off. So while we're waiting for that countdown, we've got Tiny and Chunky, which is a pretty good start. Everyone knows I'm a big Tiny fan, so always happy to see her there. We have a gun, which we can't use yet, but at least we have one. We have Sniper, not so great, and Spring, also not so helpful, but you know, you never know. Sometimes not great starting moves equals a good race, but we shall see. But all right, the countdown has started.
Those starting moves could end up being useful later, but we'll see. Looks like we're gonna be jumping right into it right now.
Yep, so here we go. We're already seeing a divergence. Okay, so Cam's going into level 2, which is Aztec. And level 1 is Japes. And it's 24 for Japes. That's not our first level. I didn't see what Aztec was. Must have been low.
Yeah, I think it was like 1 GB for Aztec, so we're going straight in there.
Yeah. With only key 1 and 3 start, you can only go in the first 2 levels, so... Oh, never mind, we found another key. I was saying, unless you find another key. There's another key! I think that was key 4? Because we got the main aisle, the key 4 hint, so...
Yeah. That would do it.
But yep, here we go. We're gonna go see, Littleking is gonna show us what is level 5. Hopefully it's not Forest, and we have not all vanilla levels. That would be very interesting.
Let's see, how is it? No, we are in fact finding Factory instead.
There we go.
And Donkey's just in a shop. All right. In a cave shop.
And speaking of Kongs, if you guys want to get in your channel points for a Gamba, for if we're going to get all the Kongs within an hour, we're opening that up. We've seen a couple hints on Kongs already, so doesn't mean we'll be easily able to get them, though.
Yeah, access to 3 levels, and none of them are caves, so we don't know where the other 2 Kongs are quite yet.
Right, that's why with CLO, it's definitely interesting of where are we going, in what order, and let's see.
Yeah, that's a big question. In my personal experience, I've ended up with a lot of seeds that have ended up with Kongs coming really, really late. So, yeah, 1 hour is usually very good pace for me, but like I've almost never seen it in me personally.
Yeah, we actually had on Friday night's restream, they had their Kongs in 25 minutes, or one of them did, so it was definitely a very fast one. Just a banana and training grounds. Let's see if training grounds pays off for going here. All right, but Cam is going into Aztec. We are starting, in the middle, in the tunnels. Okay, interesting. Tiny coins.
All said and done, looks like we're going to be heading into Aztec. We don't really have much else to do. The starting location is going to end up, like, mattering for the route, obviously, since that is something that we now have to keep in mind with 3.5 and presumably whatever release candidate we end up with for Season 4.
Well, we don't know. I mean, I know a big test of this was to find out how people like the dough stores. And you know, one of the things that I bet one of the presets will not have them, and some of them will, or maybe more than one, who knows, but be interesting to see all the feedback from it. Oh, we got Peanut, okay. No Diddy yet, but another gun is good. And the bean! Cam will come back and buy the bean when he gets Donkey, because Cam is a man of the people and will always come back for us.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
be able to get the bean. We just, I think it was with Donkey, so we don't have the right Kongs for it now.
Always love seeing a bean.
Oh yeah, we gotta have the bean.
Mm-hmm.
Bean is not Wath yet, but we haven't got that many hints yet, so... we don't know exactly... What does Crinky say for us here? Nope, no jetpack today. Aw,
No
foolish
jetpack, but
game.
Diddy's going to end up probably coming back here later, however, in order to buy that potion.
It was 5-door temple path to key 7 and something else, but... I went very fast, I couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Forest Funky Donkey!
Alright,
We will get to see the beanstalk area, at least.
Yup, for sure.
That's always exciting, even if the bean is nothing. But we have to go in there, so we're gonna get a feather and pineapple hinted. Or at least, you know, hopefully. We'll figure out where they are.
It is like one of those locations that is always super locked up, so like by not just the Kongs, but also like just needing both of those guns specifically. Well,
yeah.
So well,
and there's pineapple.
It looks like, all right, we're just okay. So the mystery is entirely on Feather in that case.
Yep. Oh, it's Chunky Phase. Okay, that was what that hint was. I didn't see that, but okay. It's Key 7 and Chunky Phase. So Chunky Phase too. That's a fun one to see.
I think that path was also to free Kongs.
Free Kongs. Yeah, I did see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the colors I was able to see the free Kongs. I just couldn't see what the middle one was. But yeah. So that's that's a very interesting. It's an interesting free Kong 7 and Chunky Phase, so that can be we see with Chunky Phase that could be any of 3 things at the end, but it could just be something on the path for that. So we may have some interesting multipath hints going on here.
Picking up key 5 just now, actually, also, so we're going to have access to level 6 and 7 as well whenever we're done with Aztec.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. We should get some keys, you know, pretty early on in CLO or the opening up the level keys at least, you know. Key 2, key 4, key 5, those usually come. So you can at least get around, especially if we see Japes at 24. That is pretty far. We have a long way to go for that.
Not anytime soon, so level 6 and 7 are probably going to be a bit more promising looking at that. Either that or we could go into Factory, which I think only had a cost of about 8.
Was it 8? Yeah, okay, I didn't see it. I didn't see it on our thing.
Honestly, I also respect the play of going in for the minigame barrel for the rainbow coin this early, just not having to sweat about picking up, like, the banana coins.
Yeah. Yeah, we're basically just kind of running around. We can't do a ton with these two right now, but we'll see where they go.
Pineapple is nice to have, though it is also just like it is limited on what you can do with just pineapple and no other moves to use with it. I guess sniper scope technically.
Oh yeah, we have Sniper with it, but doesn't really do much in Aztec for us, so...
One would argue that it is hurting us more than it is helping us, but, you know, that
We're
depends on
trying to
your
shoot
opinion
the
on...
pineapples last forever.
Yeah.
That can definitely be one of those things, so...
Or maybe we could believe in the long con that we started with Sniper so that we could get Donkey really early to get the chunky check in the tree and castle.
Maybe.
For some reason.
Oh no. That means we gotta get Blast and Punch and everything, so... Alright, we'll see what we get. So, alright, level 7 now is Galleon. Interesting. Alright, can we get into any of these? Oh, they're both going to 7 first. Looks pretty high. Japes, Donkey, was it 16? It went flashed really fast.
I'm gonna...
The 6 at the end, but couldn't see
16.
Yeah, 16.
It was 16.
Okay, so, yep.
Also, Floor Cage Banana in Japes, so we're going to need Coconut Gun.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
it looks like...
three guns and 4th already known we need. It's never too early for Check of Legends. We can always... We need that.
No, straight up, we are going to have all the guns for Check of Legends, because we also do need the Feather Bow to get to Funky Shotpin Forest, so...
Yep, yeah, we need Feather and Coconut now, so yeah, we need at least all the ones we don't have yet, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, Zinger Bounce just got Way of the Horde, so...
Yep. We need O-Stan!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're climbing when we get there. Alright, Caves is 6, so we can at least go here as our 2nd level. Just a fairy on that check, so...
Yeah. If I was either of these runners right now, I would be beelining to any of the shops just to try and find Donkey as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, it's probably what I'm going to be expecting.
There's key 2!
There we go. We don't have to think too hard about the keys to the seat, apparently.
Yeah, the keys are just, maybe 6 and 7 may be a little more complicated, but just because those can be anywhere and, you know, only for Helm, they can feel like it doesn't give you 6 and 7 too early usually, but we don't know yet, so... Our move's already looking like we need a lot, and it's especially for a chunky phase, which so far is the only phase hinted of K-Rool.
Yeah, so far.
I haven't seen any other ones hinted. We don't have Punch, so we're gonna not be able to get all the hints in here. We may be able to get on top of some of the places to backflip up to get some of the other hints. But we don't have, and the one in the Igloo area was a boss door. So we already see that one, the easiest door to get is a boss door. So whether that's more likely that that's the boss is needed, or we just don't get a hint, it's just interesting, so.
I've never been able to read into that super well. It's like, the boss... Because of Ghost Doors, I've kind of now got a good handle of where all the boss doors actually are in the level, where they can be, but I've still been struggling to read into whether or not, like, it's more likely to be a thing or not.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, so, I mean, we basically have to kind of wait to see a little bit more hints, so... And that one was, 5-door temple for 8, so looks like we're gonna have to go back there. Japester Forest lobbies for key 7. Interesting. Yeah, once we get all the guns and all the Kongs, we'll be able to go through 5-door temple and hopefully pull more of our stuff out of there that we need, but both of them now have Donkey, so we have a 3rd Kong on both sides, which is nice.
3rd Kong and faster movement overall, can't really complain about that. I have to wonder if the key 7 is going to end up being, like... I feel like if you want the seed to go fast, you want it to be in the forest, in the forest lobby, I think, but... Because we need Feather anyway. But we'll end up seeing.
Yeah, I mean, that's 5 levels, so we will see. We will see where it ends up here. I don't think we have any other way to narrow it down. So
Not at the moment. Thinking that it's obvious we're gonna be back in Five Door Temple at some point as well, since we're getting quite a few hints for that.
Yeah. we have all the guns too, so we'll have to, or we will have all the guns hopefully by the time we get there. But we can at least check with once we get some of our other Kongs, we can at least check that. So. DK was in the cave's candy shop. And it was DK was hinted in a shop, and it was candies there. So tiny bot, so nice and easy. They had some tiny money already from Aztec and some of the rainbow coins we've been able to get. So they definitely had the money. Let me see. There's a potion I think that was on Lanky here in factory.
Yeah, it was a lanky potion.
Yeah. So better mark it down. We'll have to come back for that later.
That's two shops by my count that we're going to need to come back to with other Kongs. So.
And the bean, you know, we have to come back for the bean later too. So.
Oh, obviously, yeah, we have to go back for the bean.
We can't skip. We are gonna be back in Aztec for the Five Door Temple, so you know we have the warps already. Well, we're gonna have to go back.
We're going to the beanstalk area anyway. We might as well bring the bean.
We
there.
might as
It's
well
only
plant
right.
it and see the beanstalk. I mean, he's my favorite character, so we have to go see him.
Yeah. Like I can never get over the small head Kongs.
Yeah. That's a great starting point too. At the top of the O stand pipe there. I do enjoy the DK portal rando. It is always interesting to see where in the world are they gonna end up.
Well, act surprised. We got a hint saying that Peanut was way of the Horde.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean that's like a lot of guns. A lot of guns are being hinted. A lot of guns are needed. I think that means maybe when they get Diddy, that maybe go there first. Check the Diddy's 5 door. What Peanut hinted. But again, we don't have Diddy yet, so still got some time to figure out what you want to do and hopefully read some more hints and get more information.
I'm feeling almost at this point that maybe we could maybe Diddy can call up Banjo and get a Breagle for him to use with how many guns we need.
Yeah.
That felt like a stretch. I'm sorry.
That is a Jeep. Okay, I couldn't see what that was. We can't do anything really else in production. We could get the Kasplat at the top. Because we don't have Slam. We don't have Blue Slam in Factory Level 5. All the Slam ones need Blue Slam now, so we only have 2 hints here, so we saw the boss already, so we'll see if they climb for that. Oh, Coconut!
Oh, all right.
Nice.
All right, we don't have to worry about that either. So now it's really just a matter of trying to find Feather.
Yeah, but that means when they get into Japes, they at least are able to do the Donkey Cage, so.
I have to wonder if either of these runners are going to end up going back to climb production, because even if you can't get the switches, I feel like the potential hint door and the fact that there's a bunch of bananas you can grab for medals could be tempting enough.
Yeah. Right, I think especially with the chunky phase and not knowing yet the other 2 phases, I think you're gonna need every hint, so. I think, and we saw the boss was, we already saw the boss sword, right? It was in the storage room, so we know it's a hint up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not the boss doors, so I think you'd want to do it, but we'll see what they choose to do. I want to know what the hint is, so I hope someone climbs. There's more info. All right, this one. Let's see what this one is. Oh, Gigapath,
Oh.
Lighthouse, 678, Tiny, Lanky, Chunky, and Free Kongs.
All right,
Wow.
that is one of the loadedest hints I've ever seen, and
Yeah.
I feel like I might have an idea as to what it could be, but like I feel like that might be. I don't think there's quite enough information for me to make that judgment yet.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of stuff we we need to get here, but okay.
All
I
right,
do
so
know that something in one of the lobbies is key 7. So
mhm.
that it could be something to unlock one of the lobby things for us. It could be, who knows? So
It's like could end up seeing like I think that forest lobby is still in the consideration for that in that case, as well as the Japes lobby actually. Now that we know that we have Lanky Phase as well.
yeah, because it could be some barrels. Trombone could be for both things. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we have so just so everyone knows, we have 0 K roll moves right now.
Absolutely
For
none
all
of
of
them.
our for all of our Kongs, we have nothing. We have no instruments, so we need a ton for Helmed. Outer Isles also that was the same Gigapath. That was a little too fast for me but it looked like that was the same Gigapath. I saw 6, 7, 8, and then I think it was all the phases.
Yeah, it was all the phases and the and free Kongs.
And Giant Mushroom Insights as well is also the
Oh,
Gigapath. So, oh.
oh
So,
boy.
Giant Mushroom Insights, Lighthouse, and yeah, what's the last one? Let me see if they got Outer Isles. So,
Seeing Mushroom Insights when we already had a Zinger Bounce as way of a horde also, it's like, I feel like that is probably the easy assumption to make. But, you know, we're getting every gun. Are we believing in Check of
But I know
Legends this
Giant Mushroom
stream?
Insights could be Check of Legends. Would
We
be
act-
awesome if something is on there. Because Feather would be on the path to that. I mean, obviously. One of the things could be O stand for that. I mean, there's so many things it could be. Outer Isles, could be Banana Fairies. We saw the fairy out on Outer Isle, was, I think, just a GB or something. But it could be Pound the X, it could be Banana Fairy Gift, or Banana Fairy Returning the Fairies. It could be any of those, so...
Kind of still need to narrow things down at the moment. It's just, again, more hints, more exploring the levels, see what we can get access to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we just got barrels there. I didn't even catch that. It was so fast. On the DK metal. So barrels then is not what that Gigapath is referring to. So we need it for Lanky Phase, but it must be trombone or something that leads there. Because that
I'm
was
going back in.
Donkey's one here. I think is. I don't know if it's coconut locked or if it's just free, but it's probably gonna assume we have blast as well. So.
Cam had me thinking for a second there that we were going to go get the beam, but just ended up walking right past it for Donkey's Kasplat.
Cam, we better go back. Oh, rainbow coin.
All right. Yeah, I don't think we're worried about having funds this seed.
No, probably not. I still want to see the bean.
I want the bean. Bean levers are wanting it right now.
You are a bean lever, right?
Absolutely. How could I not be?
Good. Sometimes I get on commentary with a non-bean lever, and you know, on my GDQ run in Ashes as well, we butt heads on that. So.
Just like, oh, if I see the bean, I gotta get it, right? You know,
you got it, especially on Restream. I mean, you gotta get it for the people. We have a lot more bean levers, I believe, in the community than non-bean levers. So.
What's that, tiny moon? Ooh,
Oh,
all right.
monkey port. Interesting.
Nice to get that out of the way now. No.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
like,
a... We don't even know our helm. I just realized we don't even know our helm order. No one has checked Snides.
yeah, that actually is true.
Huh.
Not sure. We could end up in a situation where sacks could end up being important, because if we do use monkey port to get up top to the creme aisle, we could end up enabling pound the X.
Yeah. I mean, right? We got one thing, or one of the things for it, so... It is an outer aisles check. I mean, we could need that.
Mm-hmm. We also need Hunky Chunky anyway for the K. Rool fight.
We do, so right, it was a path for Chunky Phase as well, so... Could be that. I mean... We will see what, there's still a lot of unknowns. We still need so many things. But yeah, all the, because we checked the aisle, obviously the cabin aisle dirt was nothing, so... the easy outer aisles checks are done, so now we're locked by moves for the other outer aisle things.
It's looking like our racers are going to converge onto Forest now. We're going to be seeing what's heading around in here.
That was an interesting choice, not getting the Pearl, because we don't know what it is in Lighthouse that we need. And when you see a Pearl, hopefully they wrote it down, but... Ooh, oh, we're gonna see! We're gonna see!
Is it Check of Legends?
No.
Ah! Unlucky.
That's too bad. I figured it wasn't, but we gotta check it anyway, so... Nope, that's junk, so... Looking more and more like the Mushroom Insides is the lanky bounce. But it could be, I mean, we still have Chunky's face shooting, we have the other side... Because the hints do try to prevent the duplication, and this seems like a pretty complicated seed with needing a lot of things. So hopefully we will have the duplication protection helping us here, and it's something else. But as far as I know, too, have we seen? I'm trying to look through the thing here. Have we seen a foolish hint?
I don't think we have seen Foolish yet.
I don't think so either, because there's been so much going. I was just looking through the hints. I don't think there is anything, so it's like, well, we're getting. We've had obviously those Giga Paths and quite a few Watts, so not seeing Foolish already is a sign that this is going to be pretty complicated.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about the idea of Chunky Face Shooting being something right now with duplicate protection in mind, because we do have everything we need to do this. This is Forest level 3, so we have the slam requirement for it, and we can just go in there by the time we do get up to the top of the mushroom.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well check it. I believe that's what, and then you get the warp number 5 too, so that when you get lanky, in case you don't have rocket barrel yet, you can just warp right back up there. So
oh, there's the foolish hint. We're not doing anything with Trop and Scoff. All right, no other bosses.
Oh, no
but
boss.
K-Rool
Okay, and that was who was that? That was Diddy, and was it Lanky? Yeah. Okay, Lanky
right.
Diddy, but no Trop and Scoff again. That's such a we got that on Friday as well. That's such a crazy no bosses. So, well, all the non-boss checkers are rejoicing, which we've seen no boss checks so far. Factory Shops is 8 and Chunky.
Probably that potion that we had to leave behind because we didn't have the right Kong?
Yeah, that lanky one, I think, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a foolish hand! Woohoo! One to go!
I mean, if I'm gonna get like only a single foolish hint, I'm personally going to be happy it's not bosses.
That is a wonderful one to get, actually. You just don't have to worry about any bosses. That saves a ton of time. Nope, not this.
We just get an entire melon for our troubles for face shooting. All right.
Yep.
We're running out of Mushroom Insides options at this point.
Yeah, looks like it's Lanky locked, so...
We still don't... Do we know where Lanky is?
Did we get the Lanky hit? Yeah, Galleon Shop. So.
Galleon Shop, okay. But we haven't found Galleon yet, have we? No, wait, we did. We
Oh,
just
we
didn't
did,
have
yeah,
the
it's
cheat
level
sheet.
7. The only thing is it could be, wait, Diddy's chunky and castle, so it could be, I mean, it's a 2/3 chance it's peanut locked. So we don't know yet, because we haven't, I think, Galleon was 16, so we should have enough now, but we didn't have enough when we saw the lobby the first time.
Yeah.
So we could go back with what we have, but we don't know for sure if it's Diddy locked or not. Ooh, diving! That's a
Looking,
nice
fighting
pull.
Yeah, that's going to open up a fair amount, too. Like, we aren't going to be going into Galleon right now with her
Alright, Littleking is going there. Finding diving is helpful for that,
Yeah.
so. Alright, let's see if
I
we can go by Lanky.
I absolutely don't blame them for just beelining for Galleon as soon as you get diving, honestly. Lighthouse area being potentially important.
Yeah, hopefully you can pull Lanky, because Lanky obviously locks the on-guard chest, Lanky locks a, almost vanilla entrance. Lanky locks the on-guard chest, the hint door in there, store, but be nice to have, so.
First, looks like we're gonna be checking the cannon room.
Yep, I mean, pineapple and barrels. Oh, I guess we're not checking the actual cannon, but pineapple to get in here. Check a spot, so.
I would probably end up doing the same thing, just ignoring that unless, like, this region got hinted, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but it currently isn't.
It isn't, yeah, no, we have nothing for the Galleon Caverns. Just Lighthouse, I believe, is the only thing, and then the shop for Linky.
There we go.
Chunky, there we go, we got him. That's good to get here, so. We can at least do a few more things in Lighthouse. We can't do everything yet, but at least a few things.
Yeah.
We can't do the Lighthouse itself, because that is Red Slam locked.
Yeah,
Watch
but
at the very... Red Slam somehow in here.
The potential hint doors and as well a check in the treasure chest is still very worth going to Lighthouse for right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we can check,
Oh, and the pearl problem is solved now. Cam just picks one up off the splat.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case. And we don't have many, but I like to have a pearl when Lighthouse is hinted. Because, you know, we in Pearl Casino too many times.
I have not learned my lesson yet. I still forget to prioritize pearls when Lighthouse is hinted.
It has burned many a people, including the BLZR finals, and I think it was a 2.5 or a season 2. I was on commentary, and it was like 3 hours, and it was Riley, Spike, Aussie Spike, and they just couldn't find a pearl, and they had seen it, and it was one of the best. And then Riley left it because he hadn't got the hint yet, and that was one of the matches of all time.
For sure. Oh, and Kevin is
Kevin, we're getting beat up by Kevin. Oh no!
We're getting comboed.
Big head Kevin.
No, it's not over.
Hard to kill sometimes.
All right, we finally got through for that
there.
GB. Extremely important.
Yeah, well, the most important, we had to check what Kevin was. I mean,
yeah.
We had to make sure that wasn't the Lighthouse thing.
Be able to see the treasure chest right now. Cam getting into Galleon, having picked up diving themselves. So we're going to be getting the Lanky. We're going to be seeing. Oh, that's a tiny potion.
Oh. Feather! Okay, hopefully that is our Lighthouse hint. We hope.
I would.
We hope it's not something
else. I had a feeling this is what I thought it was going to be. And we do need Sniper!
Key 6 and free Kongs? Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I was joking earlier.
Nope, you've spoken into existence.
Oh no.
R&D is just one. There's our scouring. I think that's our first scouring as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lighthouse being like, yeah, Lighthouse being Featherbone made like a lot of sense to me as soon as I saw that hint. It was so now we have like a whole bunch of things to chase with that.
Yeah. And so our hint for Diddy is Chunky in Castle. I think it's Chunky tree sniping for free Kongs. Or at least something on that, which means we need Blast and we need Punch. But Sniper to free Kongs is, well...
Like the tree is definitely looking pretty sus right now with all the information that we have. We could end up getting swerved into Lanky Tower as well because we were like a baboon balloon away from being able to do that.
Yeah. What if that leads to something, to Punch or something for Chunky, for something of Chunky's?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
That would be a path, yeah, because it's Chunky in Castle, so is where Diddy is. So we know it's a Chunky check, and pretty much every Chunky check needs, so obviously we know it's not the boss, needs Punch, so... yeah. Feather for Cam, so that's... we have all the guns now, for everybody. Both racers now have all the guns at 34 minutes.
Shame about Check of Legends,
I
but
know. Too bad that was nothing.
yeah.
Would have been good.
Yeah. King going for the mushroom climb now, having opted not to do it earlier, so going to be able to potentially check the Lanky stuff more thoroughly if we get some kick sliding action.
Yeah, I mean, you can get up there. Now with Lanky up here, it's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm. And here we go.
Here we go, yeah, okay. Oh, and
Way of the
Cam
Horde
is...
hint implication.
yeah, and Cam is checking this.
Forest Lobby, that was just a GB.
Oh, I was gonna say, that was Jaster Forest Lobbies, but Featherbow hinted, but nope. That's a green here. Hunky!
Yep, that makes sense.
Alright, well, we need that, so...
Those mushroom insides. That was on the Gigapath, too, so that
That's on the
chunky...
Gigapath. I know.
Outer Isles is looking,
Outer Isles is definitely looking sus here of... is it Pound the Axe?
It is very possible now.
Yeah. We just need sacks.
I'm also thinking that, like, actually Factory Lobby as well but, like, not for, like, less reasons. I kind of feel like that might be a stretch at this point. I'm feeling like the lobby has to be Japes, right?
It's hard to tell still. I feel like there's still a little too much unknowns, but we're going to the Owl Tree, so hopefully this hint will maybe give us some more information. Maybe. Please.
No, it's the boss door.
Oh, it's the boss door. Nope. Oh, Chippy Charge.
And a Chippy Charge. All right.
Don't think we need that, but who knows? That is, we could use it for Aztec Lobby. I mean, we still don't know yet. Hopefully not, but...
we have everything we need to get Forest Funky now, so we're also going to be seeing that.
Yeah. Let's see what Funky has for us here. They peek the beanstalk just to check. We also get the hint here since we saw the boss door. I think it's night, so they can't actually get it. Oh no, this is nightly. Jeeps, Bananas was 7. Went too fast.
I think it was Tiny Chunky.
We get here.
Baboon Balloon.
Baboon
Okay,
Balloon!
yeah.
Oh,
All
Lanky
right.
Tower. I think we gotta go to Lanky Tower.
Yeah, that is The seed is screaming at us for Lanky Tower for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Feather led here, pineapple led here, so yeah, I definitely think something is there on this Gigapath, so but I'd probably punch. I mean, maybe. I will see what is there, but
Yeah.
Alright, we gonna peek at the beanstalk? See what we got? Nothing on the dirt. Oh, we're getting fairies just in case. Oh, just a GB. Oh, bad.
Unlucky. Now, I wouldn't blame getting the fairies as well, because we're still missing a mini monkey that could be a piece of this puzzle somehow.
Could be. Yep. Well, we need mini obviously for tiny phase, so whether it's needed for a fair, it's still, it's 2, if you get 4 fairies, it's 2 checks, so it's not a bad idea to get that, so.
It's going to be, actually, yeah, I'm actually looking back at Diddy's requirement being Castle Chunky. I'm having a feeling tree sniping's probably going to end up being punch as a result of that, yeah.
We need punch to get in there with Chunky, so was that, oh, there's our O stand, what?
Oh, not tree sniping, sorry, I misspoke, the Lanky Tower.
The Link, yeah, I think Lanky Tower is gonna be punch, or a very good chance of it. I guess we can't say for sure, but because it could throw something else that thing leads you to get punch, which leads you to get the Chunky sniping.
Yeah, we're in Japes right now, so we're going to end up seeing like what is on the Way of the Horde for the donkey check here.
Yes, which we finally have the 24 to get in here. So we will see. I don't think we even looked what it was or anything. Just because of where our portal was. Everybody's up, might as well just check. Alright, and Cam is coming back for this Lanky potion, so what is this one? Let's see. This is...
Gone.
Oh, gone!
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
That makes sense. That satisfies the hint.
Chunky, so yep, okay, that's good. So we got Monkey Port, we got Gorilla Gone, that's not bad. Now we just need our instruments and vines.
Yeah. Instruments, vines, and we still need to pick up keys 6 and 7, which we have ideas as to where they are. Castle rooms to 6, I actually just saw that hint.
Castle rooms to 6, yeah. I wonder if Lanky Tower is just 6 then? Since it was it's just free Kong, Sniper is just free Kongs and 6.
Was it 6 or was it 8?
Was that 6 or 8? Oh, I thought it said 6, but... Did anyone see that for sure?
Sniper 6 and Kongs. Okay, yeah, then that's probably just 6. In that case, yeah, something else has to...
It was 6 for the castle rooms then? Okay. So yeah, that means that's probably just key 6 then on Lanky Tower, which means... We need punch somewhere else. Interesting. Okay. Wow. It just got a little more complicated. We thought we had more solved, but nope. Because where's punch? That's our last thing we need for Chunky K. Rool. And it looks like that's where Diddy is, so...
Still need to find guitar, still need to find trombone. Mini Monkey. There's still like a lot that still needs to be solved.
Still a lot, yeah. And I mean, we got Feather, you know, we have that. It helped us, but obviously we got Gone, but I don't think it's fully solved everything yet. The Gigapass. And Hunky. And it could just be something on Pound the X. That, you know, that's still a thing. We just, where's our sax? Where's any of our musical instruments? We still have 0.
This is definitely one of those seeds where it feels like we know everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah, we have all the guns, no music. This is such an unusual path. Yeah, we could start taking our guns back to the 5-door temple. So you can have those, a few more of those hints there. Oh, what is this?
Oh,
is this mini?
That's
Oh,
our
there's
saxophone.
Sax! Okay.
Way the horde.
Good. Well, we should go check Pound the X now. So yeah, I mean, I think that that's a good push, I think, for Pound the X being something.
Yeah. And the boss door is at the level entrance.
And we had to go check.
Mm-hmm.
Checking underground. Yeah, it's pineapple. I mean, it's still not bad. So many things to check, though. Oh, the metal, too, because Jape's medals were, what's that path to? That was 7, Tiny, Chunky, and Free Kong. So, yeah, we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen anything yet on the medals here. GB.
GB pace is looking pretty alright, I would say, considering that I think I saw that Littleking had like about 4 chunky blueprints, so I think that's making up the cost a bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh, twirl!
Nice twirl.
Makes movement nice. It's always good to have that, so.
Nah, I'm not complaining if I get twirl. It's more like I'm nervous if it's hinted, you know? That's what
yeah.
that
Oh,
means
that
for
was
me.
that was on a medal, wasn't it? Yup. Oh, double medal
was on
here too.
Wait, it was on a medal. Ah.
That's a medal. That's a possible hint. We better check all the medals. Oh, foolish caverns. Okay.
Okay, all right.
we don't have to go back for canon game.
No, not at all. We also know then that the treasure chest area is also completely not worth looking at.
Yep. Alright, but yeah, so far twirl is the only thing we have up Jape's color band. So we know boss is TNS is foolish, so we know it's not boss. We know it has to be a metal record. Which is a really nice, that foolish hint is like super clutch because in 3.5 the hint of something about colored bananas could also be the boss. But because we have that foolish hint, that's really huge for us. We don't have to worry about any boss check.
No Mad
Huge
Jack
time
today.
saver. Yeah, so it's definitely not, the PTT is not for Mad Jack, so we don't have to worry, no Mad Jacks here today.
Yeah. Honestly, Castle's looking pretty strong right now. Cam taking a long time to think right now to try to like figure out what the next move is.
Yeah, I think figure out, like, go through your hints, like, what? Like, the ponytail twirl shock of, like, wait, what? You gotta really think about, what are we doing here? Yeah, sometimes in the middle of the scene, you gotta just stop and be like, I need... what do I need to do right now? Where do I need to go?
Hello, potion on Hunky Chunky.
Oh, Hunky is hinted for... I think Hunky is on the inside thing on the Gigapath, so... What is this? Well, we gotta play the slots to find out.
The most rigged slot machine I've ever seen.
Yeah. This is the very easy one, too, so it's very slow. Sometimes they don't like... Even though it's the very easy, it's like... makes it harder, because it's just so...
I wouldn't say harder, but like it's like a bit more tedious, so it's like...
Yeah, I think if you miss one, though, you're just like, I missed it, and it just takes so much longer to get around to it.
It hurts a lot missing it. I still do it every now and again because I'm impatient.
Yeah.
Bongos?
Oh, okay. Galleon Donkey 5 to... Oh, well, there's... Okay, we need bongos. And we just got mini!
Oh, dodged a
Wow.
bullet with that.
What?
Eventually.
Ponytail twirl, bongos, mini. 3 things.
I feel like Mini is like the most obvious one, but like, ugh, that uncertainty.
Like that, we just got the donkey 5-door ship hinted.
Oh,
So
that's true.
I mean, we got bongos and then we saw that hint like immediately. So, all right, what do we get here? Tiny blueprint. Okay, what does the fairy have? I don't know. It could be either. I mean, who knows? So
Blueprint.
that is a blueprint also. Yep. Okay, so pound the X. we have
saying
we have
pound the
stacks,
X.
We have everything for it. So yeah, we can go do it. I think we're gonna go do it. Watch it be
Yeah.
Strong Kong or whatever.
No,
For
we're going back into
diving.
Aztec actually.
Okay. So maybe they know. Maybe they're thinking that that's Strong Kong to get diving, because obviously diving. We had the lighthouse area was a diving check with being on guard chest. We have Donkey's 5-door ship, so diving is definitely one of the Gigapath items. So if that is Strong Kong, that's a good thing to skip.
Yeah, actually, like the Outer Isles check might just be a massive bait, and both of our runners might have caught on to that by now.
Yeah. But yeah, going for the 5-door here is pretty good. So close hints. What do we have? So I think one of these hints was for free Kongs.
Welcome to bonus
Yeah.
stage.
Let me see. I'm looking at all these ones. So many ones. Yeah, 7 chunky free Kongs. So this could be Punch. We could get Punch in here. Actually, would be amazing to pull.
As soon as the fairy cooperates, obviously.
Yeah, right. Punch!
Yeah,
Woo!
there it is.
Yay, that's really good. So that's a good way to get. We have almost all the stuff to get Diddy. We still need Blast, but I might as well clear everything out. And then we still have a 5-door temple to 8. So could be maybe guitar if we don't need guitar for anything else. Maybe just
Potentially.
lines.
Guitar, I think, might be the safest assumption because, like, nothing else seems to be pointing toward, like, a guitar path right now.
Yeah, I don't think anything else is for guitar at this moment, but we still
Yeah.
we haven't fully solved everything yet, so
Could it be that, like, we're going to need, like, Diddy in order to do this, to get guitar? Because we
Right, 'cause
did need,
Peanuts
we
was
do need
hinted-
Peanut.
well, but we also have it could be, but we also have the Donkey 5-door ship, so we know we need Peanuts to get into Shipyard.
Yeah.
So, with Sniper, we can peek this. Yeah, nothing. Okay. It's definitely Peanuts is still kind of up in the air of like what exactly is it pointing at?
Mm-hmm. So still missing our trombone, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think either of them has trombone yet either. Which is also
Only-
for 8 and Lanky Phase, so that's still kind of somewhere on the Gigapath.
Yeah, like,
Oh, Cam's going to buy the bean! Woo! Yay!
we didn't forget the bean. We always need to get the bean.
We always, yeah, it's a must. It is absolute must. We have diving. We do have diving. We just need Diddy to get Peanuts to be able to get into the shipyard side right now.
Oh, and that is a key.
No, punch to key 7. There we go. Okay, that solves that pretty easily.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Yep, and Chunky Phase, and now it's just, yeah, so, I mean, just for the free Kong, so we just need our Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So Blast is on the Gigapath, Trombone's on the Gigapath, just... Give me other stuff too. But yeah, we still need vines. I think vines may be one of these other 5-door. Vines are guitar, right? Because it's I don't think vines is needed for anything else either. Because Galleon Caverns is one of the only things it can be, and obviously maybe the training grounds or whatever. But
Yeah.
oh, there's a cop. Okay. Nope, SGB here.
No getting caught there. King going back for Gorilla Gone now.
I think we're still missing Blast to get Diddy out of the sniper tree. Yeah, and getting that twirl too is really nice because now put our monkey port in logic, because you do need, with the portal being away from the starting area, you need either twirl or vines to be able to get back to the front area to get the vases.
Yeah.
So we have twirl now, and that can't be path hinted, but it could be waff hinted. So, ugh. But we have it, so we're good. We got it out of logic, but we are back in logic by having our twirl now. So.
All right, we got a Way of the Horde hint for the mini monkey that we found in 5-door. So, or punch that we found. Excuse me.
Yeah. It was in. So we did get a double hint for that one.
Yeah. We're finally gonna be looking at Castle. It looks like.
Yep, finally get a chance to get in here. What is that? Oh, just a ferry. Okay, I don't need that. What is the castle entrance number?
High if
it's
King
high,
going
right?
back.
'Cause I can't get in yet. I think.
And we have initiated the thinking dance.
Yep. I didn't. Did anyone see what the castle cost was? Because I missed it.
Cam is probably going to see it momentarily, so we'll get another
I'm
chance
hoping.
momentarily.
I hope we get to see it because it goes so fast. Oh, and we have another trophy flip good, so there we go. Should GB 36. Okay.
36, not quite enough.
That's not crazy high, but or was it 56?
Oh, that was 56.
Oh, okay. That's a lot. I was gonna say, because I'm like, Littleking is 39, so I didn't even, but okay, 56. I was gonna say 36 seemed very low for the highest, but yeah.
We're not getting Diddy. We're not getting Diddy anytime soon, are we?
Within 5 minutes. So we don't even have Blast yet either, but
unlucky.
All right, but we are gonna see what is on the Pound the X here. It looks like.
Yeah. I guess if, like, on the off chance that it's not a bait, you might as well, like, go for it, you know?
Yeah, and then, I mean, even if it is the strong, at least you know. Then you know Strong Kong is not somewhere else. What was, I missed that one. What did he
Aztec
say?
shops to 8, I think.
Aztec to 8, okay.
What do we get on Aztec shops that's just to 8? Oh, wait, no, that still does the Diddy potion that we haven't seen.
That's the, I would say that's the potion we can't get yet. I don't
Yeah,
think
so...
anything else there. So yeah, Diddy, we still need Diddy to go back there.
Then that's
56 PB lock Diddy. We still got a ways to go.
That's probably where Guitar ended up then, right? If it's just
Probably.
8 or Vines.
It wasn't a shared potion, so it can't be Vines. It has to be a single Kong, so it's probably Guitar, which means that's good. That means Guitar is for nothing else. So
I
it does
always
at
forget
least
that.
knock that out. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, it's not shared. So.
Alright, so while Cam's going
Yeah, or
over
Rocket.
to
That's true. Rocket could be the other one because we haven't had any of the Rocket Barrel things locked either.
Oh, right.
We don't
So while
know
we
Rocket,
can pound the X
so-
checked, we are also seeing the Lanky Igloo. Not Lanky Igloo, the matching game. Just a quick GB.
Yeah, I think it was. Saw that it was nothing. Alright, what is Pound the X? Is this Strong Kong or is this something else? This could be, I mean, it could be Blast. If it's yellow, it may not be big. Is it?
Blast.
Is it?
No, it's Strong Kong.
Oh,
Never mind.
it is Strong Kong. Okay. I figured, but it's like, you never know.
All right, so
the
that
next yellow one will be Blast, hopefully.
hopefully, unless if we see Grab, I don't know what's going on anymore.
We don't need that.
But yeah,
Oh.
that does basically realign us with the Gigapath, though, with the Strong Kong putting diving into logic, among other things, probably.
Yeah, because there's still something in the Donkey 5 door, which also needs Diddy to unlock. I wonder what. Look at that. Oh, there's a potion there. Strong
Yeah.
Kong lock potion. Strong Kong is on the Gigapath. It wasn't. I mean, diving was there, but that doesn't mean it's nothing else. So, I don't know if we saw what color that was. Oh, we're gonna go find out. Yeah, I still feel like there's so many things we need. That's white. Okay, what is this?
Super Slam.
Slam. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay, and yeah, King's been doing things in caves, so King already got this, and I guess we just both missed it. Oops.
Yeah, I think yeah. Did he get that slam? Well, because I didn't know. I didn't remember where he got the.
No, I'm remembering now. I thought I saw them, like, doing things in that lobby, so yeah, I just brain fart. It's
look
fine.
the other way. We both must have been looking the other way. It's hard to watch two people at once. They go so fast.
Isles Donkey Bongo
Oh,
pad?
and bongo pad too. What? Oh, that's 2 bongos checks. Well, we can get that, which means Grab is gonna be. We are gonna need logic, Gorilla. we can get over it, but we logically need Gorilla Grab for that. So that could be somewhere too.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oops, every donkey move needed.
Oops.
Oh wow. Okay. Yep.
There's a lot of moves that we end up needing today.
It is. Well, the doubters win because we hit the hour. So it was 83% doubters. So doubters, enjoy your payday. Not a very big one, but you get something.
Diddy off on holiday. Just didn't want to get
Getting
involved in all this.
Yeah. Right?
The lanky metal for caves, not gonna do anything but a GB, but a GB is necessary. 164.
Yeah, we still got it. We don't have our. I don't know how many they have, but we're not up to our 64 yet. So.
Not quite.
Still got ammo belt too. Woohoo! I was like, oh.
Yay!
Nope, not important.
Now we have enough ammo for all of our guns.
Yay! Now we have 200 back, so there we go.
Yay!
I was like, do we see something here? No. Check this,
No. I think we're just routing for tiny bananas.
Yep, you're basically on just a let's get to 56 right now as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm. That's
We're
huge
basically
GB
locked by
requirement.
Diddy right now. Because Diddy and Blast, I mean, we still don't have Blast to get there.
Yeah, it's just putting a massive bottleneck on everything at the moment.
It really is, but I mean, it could be something, you know, something quite a bit locked behind Diddy, but we need blast before that. I guess we could check, but I mean, we had sniper directly hinted for it, so. But they have, or Cam has. Let me see. 8 blueprints, and Littleking has 10. So. Decent amount of blueprints they can get. They almost have enough for the jump.
In grabbing the bongo pad item, also managing to find vine swinging off of that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that gets vines out of the way. So I think in the 5-door, the thing in the 5-door is gotta be one of the Diddy things, guitar or rocket.
So like 5-door for guitar or rocket, and then the Aztec shop for the other one. That's looking like we're
looking like where the both are. So that'd be nice to get that.
Here's hoping.
Yep.
And we're doing a big blueprint turn-in now.
Yep. Looking at 10 with all the Kongs, so I don't think. Yeah, no. Neither of them have any Diddy ones, so can dump them all. Everything.
I do sometimes still make that mistake of just like, oh, I have all these blueprints, but I don't have the Kong to turn in one of them, so I miscount how many GBs that I actually can cash in.
You're right. Luckily, none for Diddy, so we should be able to get all of the. And hopefully have enough for our. I believe it was just enough for the 56. Be able to get in here and hopefully do some stuff.
I'm now picking up Q7, looking like, with the punch. I'm gonna spawn the vines first.
Yeah. We have no wafts in caves. I was just checking our here. It was so.
Yeah, so we don't have to. I think that means we don't have to worry about early lobbies anymore. Potentially. Unless I'm misremembering. Deep Forest lobby. Yeah, that was just 8, so more than likely we're done having to worry about that, but we still...
That should just be our vines. It should be, hopefully.
Should be.
Still
don't know where Trombone is.
Right? Maybe Trombone is in Donkey Ship?
Well, finally in Castle, King now going to probably just going to be making a mad dash for the hinted locations, and thankfully we're spawning right at the top.
Yeah, so we can do Lanky's right here, so at least to be able to see what this. Make sure. I think this is just key 6, but because it was Castle Rooms, just a 6.
Yeah.
Directly. Yeah, we still feel like we need a lot of stuff. Getting our key will be nice.
Yeah.
Just so we have all the keys.
We still can't finish home, so...
Nope. We have neither of the helm instruments or rocket barrels. Or Diddy himself.
Yeah. But we should be picking up Diddy during this visit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because we hopefully have, we need blast. Because Sniper was hinted for a free Kong.
That is true.
Well, I think it has to be, so this is the key. It's the only, because it can't be, I mean, even if it's Donkey, we still need blast, so, even if it's Donkey's side somehow, to get us something.
If we don't quite know where blast is, then, like, at the very least, we still have more hint doors to cash in.
Yeah, we have the hint doors in Castle, so I think going through and seeing all that is gonna be big. Hopefully we get some more pointed in the right direction. Yeah, there's our key 6, like we thought. Perfect. Okay, but yeah, we'll get the hint doors in castle are all easy to get, so.
Mm-hmm.
Cam is almost enough to get in dump to get the castle, so a few more, I think.
Yeah. Factory, not a bad location to be grabbing those.
Yep.
Great down falling down in front of the cranky shop.
Yeah, and it only had fairies. Had 2 fairies there. Thanks. Because now we dumped, so we need to get foolish Japes Caves and Mines, I think that was. So we still need to get our last few GBs here to get to hell.
Yeah.
We might as well check
like
all the stuff.
Yeah, and with yeah, you just get through like these fast checks, and like you're probably going to end up like just kind of stumbling into the amount of GBs you need at this rate with how many more moves we still need to grab.
Yeah, we still need quite a bit, so. Yeah, that was a foolish hint, so not super helpful right now.
Nah. Rareware coin!
Oh, missed time to jump there. Oops. The coin, woohoo!
Everyone gets one when it comes to falling off a castle.
Yep, everyone gets one, so there you go. You just trying to jump to the around 2 so you can get that hint. I think your hints are gotta be priority over here to hope point you in the direction of blast here.
Mm-hmm. R&D to free Kongs?
R&D? Did we? I don't think we got anything in R&D, did we? I don't think so. So that is to free Kongs only. I was fast. R&D. What? What can we do there?
Is that the tiny car race? I feel like that's the most likely candidate, right?
Right? Because the Japes banana medal thing was on the. I didn't see what that said. What was that? That last hint there? I didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
It was like something Japes, but it was red. I couldn't see it. It was too fast. So, but yeah, car race. Like I guess because you can't do piano because you don't have tron. Obviously, can't do ditties. Do we have? We could do kaiju, right?
Kaiju when we don't know where triangle is. Uh-oh.
We don't know triangle, that's right. Oh gosh, so... Yeah, I better hope it's on car race! Better go, Jack. Oh, James, your forest lobbies to key 8? Oh, okay. We have...
That was, Vines, right?
Oh, yeah, it was Vines. Didn't we already see that, or...? I thought that was...
Vines in the... But that was was that a second hint?
Was that a second hint for the same thing? Because that was the one Littleking was in Castle, which we have not seen. Was it also? I don't know. Okay.
I feel like we've just been thrown a curveball.
Yeah, because I thought we already had the Japes Forest lobbies was for 8, right? Let me see that again.
Oh, we had a hint for 7 and then 1 for 8, or is it 2 to 8?
So many hints, I can't.
We're about to get another one. I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Yeah. All right. What does this one say?
Oh, it's the slam.
Oh, our slam. Okay.
So Isles, and there's another one in caves.
The other one is in caves, so I don't think we need red slam for Galleon or anything. I think we
Not
that one right.
Not likely. So like what, 2-door ship or donkey lighthouse that it could be for red slam? I'm not feeling like those locations are
Right.
particularly...
I don't think it's any. Yeah, nothing was hinted in it to those. We got our hinted lighthouse area. So, well, the other one was to key 7. Okay, yeah, because we got key 7.
Oh, King still hasn't picked up Monkey Port.
Monkey
So
Port,
just
right? I was
getting
like, Littleking doesn't have Monkey Port. Right? I was like, what are we doing? But yeah, Cam has it. I was like, we know where Monkey Port is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Going
think
back
R&D.
into factory.
R&D, gotta go. I mean, find this, because where else could it be?
Really hoping that it's just the car race at this point.
Yeah.
Because I think if it's any of the others, then that's a big uh-oh.
Yeah, then you need more things.
Like we can safely, I think, eliminate the Diddy one because guitar is just to 8, like almost
Well,
guaranteed.
and it's the free Kong, so I mean that would lock Diddy behind himself. So
Yeah.
we can't. We definitely can't have that, or we would be in a very bad situation.
For sure. Okay, potion
Did
on
that
the
say
car
potion?
race.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
it said potion.
All right. Good. So hopefully this is blast, or whatever this is leads to blast. But hopefully this is just blast itself right now, and we can be free of this gigapath for free Kongs here.
O-stand sprint is a joke. What if it's that?
Oh no. Oh gosh, that would be bad. All right.
If I speak it into existence, I'm apologizing in advance.
Let's see. Blast! It's yellow!
Yeah, that's yellow. All right.
Okay.
We're
Woo, there we go.
okay.
All right. Yay, that was good. Because I don't know if we would have figured. There's just so many things on this gigapath. It would have been a while to get figured out it was this one. So that R&D. Oh, that was a big help, hint. Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly the hint we needed in order to figure things out. So now we can go get Diddy, and hopefully it should be a straight line to the rest of this seed. But
yeah, Littleking still needs to get the monkey port, but with the micro hint should be pretty big help there. So.
I pick up the Diddy requirement stuff. We gotta pick up the trombone.
Yeah.
And I think we're
Well,
golden.
the trombone is just in the donkey 5-door ship.
Yeah,
I really hope.
That's the
We
ideal.
haven't- Yeah, because all the rest of the stuff was just a key 8, and that's needed for Lanky Phase 2. So, thinking it's gotta be there. Ugh. It's kind of tough, but I think so.
I'm now doing the rounds in Castle, having only just gotten the key and enough GBs to even get in here. Alright.
Yeah, Cam should get the R&D hint as well here, so him in the right direction of where to go. To get this.
And here he is,
And there's
Didford
Diddy!
Kong himself.
At 116. Oh, and it's Stealthy Snoop.
Of course it is. It's the 50. So.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All the... This is the easy one. There we go. All right. Diddy! Yay! We got our family at 117.
Yeah, just about. Alright, so
Yep.
now it's just a whole bunch of cleanup to do with Diddy.
Yep. The potions, the probably 5-door, the donkey ship. We'll see what we get from all that, and then go from there. And then
Yeah.
hopefully we're not missing something. So,
King looking to prioritize the 5-door ship from the looks of things, while Cam is now making a beeline for the car race,
yep.
having just found the hint for free Kongs.
Yep, that's a big help though, because otherwise you'd have been in Blast Casino. Because I mean, you could have a hint for it somewhere else, you know, or that we couldn't get to. Hopefully, it wouldn't be a Diddy locked hint, but
Hmm.
So we can now get into Helm too. So if somehow we're missing an instrument or whatever, we can go get the micro hint for it. But hopefully it's not Rocket that isn't hinted.
Hmm.
So we would be in Casino for that.
There is a 2% chance here, but like I'm feeling pretty okay about it right now,
Yeah.
just from how the hints have been playing out.
Yeah, we still get a few more hints in Galleon too if we think we might need something. Check
Well, then we
it.
are going to at least grab this one.
Factory Cranky Lanky, yeah, which we got.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Donkey's one is. Oh, third melon!
Third melon for good measure. All right. And shared fairy, it looked like.
Yep. These Malian shops really are no full. These ones, at least. I mean, I think we got Lanky out of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are not good. All right, what is in Donkey? Hopefully trombone.
Ideally.
Really, really hope this is trombone here.
Okay, I'm now looking to grab Diddy now.
Yep, Cam going to get Diddy, so they're not that far. Because Littleking doesn't have monkey port, so it's still pretty close.
Yeah.
Because obviously Cam's gonna have to go and do all this stuff, but Littleking also has to go get monkey. And doesn't know which chunky check-in as is.
Yeah.
We checked a few. I think we've checked 5 door, but not. Otherwise, not
Was
sure
there-
what else.
Was our barrel throwing hinted at all?
I don't think so, because that was just on Donkey's Metal, right? So I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like that and pineapple are like the big things, and well, I guess ponytail twirl's also pointing to it in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Strong Kong was on Pound the X, and Saxophone was coconut locked. So yeah, Strong Kong was coconut locked.
And yeah, sure enough, the 5-door ship ended
So
up
yeah, I
having
guess
trombone.
maybe coconut was pointing to it, but I don't know if we had a coconut. Do we have a coconut hint?
We had it Way of the Horde, I think.
Way of the Horde. So yeah, I think we had that one, but
No,
not
I think we just- No, there was a coconut check that was Way of the Horde. It was just in production, right? It was production.
Yeah, it was just yeah, it was just in prod. Yeah, so
I mean, it was like a fairly easy check to get to, but still. Ugh.
yeah, I don't think it was hinted though.
Yeah, it does happen.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of stuff in this one, so there's a lot of stuff that wasn't getting hinted. So all right, there's a rocket barrel. That's good.
Yeah, ain't gonna be picking that up, but going to have to stick around in order to grab the get the monkey port.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then hopefully we hope guitar is the 5-door temple one.
I'm grabbing a few extra GBs, still needing to get up to that magic number.
Yeah, but getting rocket barrel is so helpful because just in case.
Mm-hmm.
It should be guitar there though. I don't know what else it would be for T8 for 5-door. That's really the last thing we need now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Before we say that, it's still gonna be up.
Excuse me?
Is that grab?
That's grab?
That's grab! Oh no, because we need grab to get vines logically, so that is jump. Oh no! So oh no, and that Vines is just for key 8, so we don't. Oh no! I was like, I knew that grab was gonna be somewhere on this path, but oh no! But we got rocket barrels, so we can go get the hint if we need to.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
This
Littleking
game
find
has-
the V2! Yay! Oh, but where is the where is guitar? But I mean, we might just go get the hint.
All right, and we're getting
That's
the
probably
beam
the
for
best
both
case
players.
scenario, but I mean, other than guitar just being there. But oh, grab. Thanks, game.
We're looking like we're gonna be seeking out some more information at the moment.
Yep, let's go check our hints or go directly to the micro hint. But yeah, we didn't get this one behind the ship here, so forest mills. Oh, we did get this one. Yeah, we did get it.
Yeah, 3 potions and mills.
Scouring, not that helpful right now, so. Littleking's gonna get monkey port, so. Okay, Cam doesn't have enough GBs, and Littleking needs monkey port. But once Littleking gets monkey port, we have enough GBs, we have Gorilla Gun, we have Vines, we can at least go and check. Did he is second? So you do have to go through Lanky's room. Which is a bit slow, but I don't think you have any clear direction where it is. I mean, it's probably somewhere on the path, but
I'd be thinking about it for sure.
I would probably go for the micro hint here, just because it may be a little long, but
The certainty, I think, is like, I think, what I would be going for in this case.
yeah.
Gonna check the trombone pad, see if that ends up being anything. I'm also choosing to open more doors of the 5-door ship.
Yeah, I mean, just in case, you know, it could be quick GBs too.
Yeah.
Hint is not super helpful. We already had that.
very
It's good to
least,
check.
tiny
I
is-
mean, when you're still not sure thing is, best to check it. So
Did we get the hint in, like, behind the on-guard door back in Lighthouse? I don't remember. I
yeah,
think
we did. So I remember at least one of them got that.
Yeah, I only ask because that's one of the ones that I always tend to forget.
Yeah, we had Lanky, so oh, junk. Not helpful. Poor Kim's trying to get up to the 64. Oh,
Nope.
double junk. Nope. Yeah, I think honestly, once you get up to it. Oh yeah, Littleking doesn't even. Wait, we don't have key 7? We did have. Oh no, this was. Oh, this wasn't the key.
No, this
right?
was GB.
That was just GB, yeah. Maybe he's just checking all the
No.
quick things. Because we have Feather on this path, we have Mini. I mean, we have so many things on this Giga path,
Welcome to
so.
bonus stage.
Yeah, I think at this point, considering some other options, but I think, yeah, it's micro hint time for guitar, and I think I don't disagree with this call.
Yeah. Even though it's the second room, I think you just don't know. There's just too many things it could be. So.
Check the home lobby just for posterity. Womp womp.
Nothing. Yeah, James Forest was hinted for that, and it was, I mean, we did find the vines there, but it's not bad to just, to check.
Mm-hmm.
Clear your hinted regions, people! Clear your hinted regions! We say that all the time. Sometimes it's just hiding right there.
How many times do you have to leave checks alone in a hinted region, or choose to do that when you could do them, and then get owned by it later? I feel like the count for me is way too high.
Right. Yeah, so... Oh, vines for key 8! Double! It's a vines barrel! Of course.
Eh. Okay, I'm checking out treasure room, seeing if we can't get, like, I mean, it's a dense location. I don't
It is
blame
dead.
you
I
at
mean,
all.
the treasure chest is real good. I think he's not too far off from getting this 64, so... Not terrible. And free from no sprint. So that's very nice. We don't have
No
to worry about a
2%.
sprint check now in Helm Lobby Barrel. So that's very nice to see on Littleking's side. Don't have to worry. We got out of that one.
A bit of junk, but we still have quite a few more clams to look at.
There's junk. Oh, there's a GB. All right. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
we
still
got
need
some
those GBs. All right, we're about to see the micro hint for guitar. Let's see what's up.
Yep. Where is it? Gloomy
Galleon
with
Chunky.
Chunky? Oh, okay.
Oh, what's on the table for that? Is that his...
It's not the chest because caverns were hinted foolish, so it's either the ship
Galleon with tiny for triangle. Yeah, that's...
or it's yeah, hopefully it's just the C6 ship. If not, you gotta go find triangle, and it's gonna be 5-door ship lock.
Yeah, we're going to need to...
Did we get his medal? I don't know if we got his medal either.
If we didn't get his medal, then it could be the
I don't
medal.
think we did because last time we were here, we didn't have Diddy, so we didn't get to the other side.
True. So, medal, seasick, either of those are great. If it's triangle, well, we do know that we did. King did go get the micro hint for that as well, and that's also Galleon, but with tiny. So
yeah,
that's
so
at least on the table.
At least we're in the right level.
No matter what, it's looking like the answers are in Galleon.
Yep. So no matter what, you gotta be here, and at least having both the punch chest and the cannon game out helps too. So, but yeah, this will give you a good way to get your medal as well. You've got oh, where are we at? 17? Oh, I don't. Are we gonna get it? No, we'll be short, but
Not quite.
at least we'll know if it's on this check or not. So we're close though. Are we not checking that?
Wait.
Did not check that. Huh.
Just laser focused on the medal, I guess.
I guess so. Okay. What at least? Okay. Maybe.
Oh, punch is in path to 8.
I don't think the medal.
Oh, punch is in path to 8. So.
Oh right, punch is in path to 8. Okay, so
there it is.
Okay. Woohoo!
All right. Crisis averted. We don't need triangle.
We don't need triangle, so there we go. Woo! Okay. That's right, punch was in path to 8, so yeah, it's not that, so. That guy wasn't even, yep, I was, but yep, I'll skip that one, so.
Oh, look at how full that move list is now. Holy.
It's so many things.
God.
That's it. Yeah, that should be go mode then. So
now
we gotta go back and do those lanky.
I gotta say, this scene definitely was scaring me a few times throughout it.
Oh yeah. It's definitely like, what is this one?
Past the hour-and-a-half mark, and it's looking like we're going to be finishing out, like, around probably close to the 140.
Yeah, well, we got tiny phase though, so that's gonna drag it a bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit slow here, but at least it's at least we know, at least we got it. So.
The one nice thing about Tiny Phase, I will say, is that at least, like, whatever music happened to randomize there, I get to enjoy it for a good long while.
Yep. Yep, it's like 2.5 minutes or something, so it's a long way.
Yeah. Little high five and Kosh.
Yeah. Except Cam's on his first time through, and Loki's on his second time through. And Cam's gonna have to go through twice as well, because it's all gonna go get the micro hint for guitar here.
Yeah.
Yeah, unhinted metal. That is a classic season 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
It's because there's really nothing like so many different ways you can get the chunky here. So
Yeah, like that was not going to get hinted for either or
No.
reasons.
no, we just had too many things to hint here. So thank goodness we had Rocket Barrel, because again, if you don't have Rocket Barrel, you don't have no hint, and you know, you couldn't, if you don't have Rocket Barrel and didn't have get Rocket Barrel to get up there to check the guitar hint. So getting Rocket Barrel out of the hinted shop was so nice.
That like I think the seed's like playability I think goes off of a cliff if the shop was guitar, honestly.
Yeah, because then you would have been like, where? I mean, would you have thought? I mean, eventually you would have gone back if it was, say, it switched and like your chunky metal and galleon was your rocket. Like you had to go check all the metals everywhere. Oh, it would have been so bad.
Yeah.
It would have been like, wait, what? Where is this? Yeah, unhinted metal. Alta didn't even gen this, but somehow we got an Alta tweet, but that's a good way to end to season 3.5 though.
I'd say that it would be the only way that season 3.5 could have ended, but let's be real, there are so many other things that could have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, there's been a lot of memes or whatever in 3.5, so. But the classic unhinted metal is good.
Season 3 started with a bean casino and 3.5 ended with an Alta tweet.
Yep.
Just poetry. I'm now having picked up guitar just in time for King to start Tiny Phase.
Yep. So it'll still be pretty close, but looks like King has it here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cam knows where to go, so yep.
Yeah.
He got everything. So I mean, it wasn't like a too bad. Like he also realized the punch hints, like, or punch wasn't to 8, so it's like, all right, just it's gotta be the metal.
Yeah.
We hope it wasn't triangle.
If for whatever reason you end up doing chunky metal, you're like during that visit to Galleon where you're getting the trombone, then you are super rewarded in this seed.
Yeah, if you got your that'd be that's a hard metal to route in, but I mean it's some people do. You know, that if you got that early.
You make a detour for Chunky's bananas, like in like Lighthouse area and like the 15 at the bottom of Outskirts. I could see it happening.
You could, I mean, yes, probably there's 15 people in it. Probably somebody did that.
Mm.
But yeah, now we gotta go through Helm the second time now for Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the lanky ones. And also, we could have had a sprint game. I mean, we could have been in Sprint Casino. There could have been a lot of stuff that technically could have gone wrong here.
Yeah.
So, or it could have been way worse, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine we'd have Sprint Casino too after all this?
Oh, that would have been something.
Because then you wouldn't have been able to even get to the guitar hint till you found it.
Yeah.
You have to get through the Lankies ones first.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So
yeah,
we got overall. I think the worst thing is we had to go to Helm and get the hint and go through twice. It isn't too terrible. So.
If we needed to get Triangle at the very least, Tiny was like completely online, so like we would have just been able to just full clear Galleon with Tiny, and just we would have ended up with Chunky's with chunky
Yeah.
stuff by the end of that.
Yeah, because I think they both had a pearl, so they could have checked mermaid in case it was that.
Yeah.
And they both ended up with, there was like a splat or something that had a pearl. I think they both ended up getting that, so we could have got whatever Tiny's thing was. We would have gotten it.
Yeah, I think it was like both the forest shop and the Kasplat at the back of the Strong Kong mill was
Yeah.
a pearl. So
Yeah. Yeah, alright, we are in lanky phase now.
mm-hmm.
Nice throws there to get the banana right in front. Helps. Cam gonna get his key 8 and finish up, so not that far behind. Just a few
Nope.
minutes.
Something that I like doing is that, like, just for fun, I end up throwing the banana in lanky phase like directly on top of the pad.
Yeah.
I just like the noise it makes when K. Rool's overlapping with lanky.
That is true. That is very funny. At least they're both in K. Rool right now. So it's not,
Yeah.
there's not too much behind here, so. We're getting there.
This wound up being a pretty close race. Like, even with like all of the misdirection that the seed wanted us to that the seed threw at us, we still ended up with a
Yeah.
fairly close race.
Yeah, I think once you got all the information, especially that last thing of where would Blast was for Diddy, that really helped you be like, okay, like this is where we need to go. Diddy should hopefully unlock everything, even if you have to go to Helm for the hint. Like, I think we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring him in for the interview, and then don't forget we are going to the settings of the one that won the poll, which I believe was candidate 2. I don't know if the poll is over yet, but that is going to be revealed with us very shortly here. So.
Mm-hmm. A GG. So GG, Littleking is all finished up, and now Cam is just getting through the second half of Tiny Phase.
Yeah, so that is GG for Littleking. See if we can get him for the interview. Yep, okay. Mornin, Littleking, GG's.
GG's.
How are you feeling about that last 3.5 race?
I feel like there was a lot that wasn't hinted, or at least wasn't hinted that I found.
Yeah.
So I think I got a little bit lucky, and there's definitely places where this scene could be really bad.
Yeah, so it was definitely interesting, and you didn't do the full gigapath to get the Strong Kong, so
No, I
you
assume
kind
it's
of figured
unbound.
that out, yeah, and so that helped you, I think.
For sure. Because I didn't get port until really late, and I was
Yeah,
not
we
going
saw
to
you
get it
had to
without
get
the
the micro
micro.
hint for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that's
if
micro hints. That's what they're for.
for sure. Yeah, if I had needed the Strong Kong to find diving, I would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, thankfully it was only logically required, not hard required, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. So pulling that was really good because obviously diving locked quite a bit this seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Castle at 56 GBs.
Yeah. Yeah, but that castle hint of the R&D being the free Kongs was because we were like, we have no idea where West is. It could just be one of any number of checks because so many things run that you could have.
I probably would have been going to R&D pretty soon anyway because of the scouring, but it was nice to just know for sure that's where I needed to go.
Right.
And like with everything else we knew, it's like okay, like the tiny car race was like probably the most likely candidate for which check it was going to be, because obviously Diddy can't lock himself, and Trombone was also just kind of like a question mark at the time.
Yeah,
we thought Trombone was a donkey ship, so it's like it's peanut locked, so that's Diddy locked.
It was basically a 50-50 between car race and toy monster.
It was like, and we were like, we had no idea where Triangle. Uh-oh.
That was like twice the seed also, where Triangle was like potentially like we potentially got a Triangle jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, do we need to get Triangle? We were a little worried about that. We were a little worried about possibly having a like a sprint game in Helm with Lanky.
Always concerning.
Yeah, it's like, we didn't find that yet either. And then you had to go through Lanky twice in Helm. It was just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Like,
I went ahead and got the Triangle micro just in case, because at that point, it was a 50-50 metal or ship.
Yeah, that was smart.
Caverns were dead, and Punch wasn't path to 8 anyway.
Yeah, that and we knew bosses were dead as well, so it was like, yep, we hope we don't need Triangle, but you had everything at least you needed for Tinies, so.
Yeah, I would have been able to get Triangle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If it was needed.
Right.
It's like, anyway, GG to Cam. See if I can get him in for the interview now. All right. GG Cam.
GG. Morning.
Morning. Yep. So we were just talking about this seed a little bit. Give us your thoughts here.
That was a big GB grind to Castle. I think that's what messed me up the most, especially since I kept getting unlucky with my density plays.
I know, I can't believe you. It was like just junk after junk after junk.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh no, it's all junk.
I did Ice Castle for AGB. It was that bad.
But yeah, I also felt like the hints were playing mean today. It's definitely like with what was it, Monkey Port and Guitar basically being unhinted other than the micro hints. I feel like at this point, if you were to tell me that the hints do not like prioritize moves that don't have a micro hint associated with them, I think you're lying.
It feels that way a lot.
Yeah. It really does feel like.
Let's say, you'd have to get devs to confirm that, but
there was double hints for vines.
Like, yeah, I know. It was like Littleking actually went and cleared out the rest of the Jacer Forest, which was pretty smart, because it's like maybe it is there because it's supposed to be duplication prevention, right?
No, I had a feeling that was vines.
Yeah.
So I just went to Helm for the micro hint, even though I didn't want to.
Yeah, Littleking did as well, and I bet a lot of people did, because.
Oh my gosh.
Unless you randomly happen to check Chunky Metal in Galleon when you're there.
Nobody's doing that, bruh.
I don't think anybody is.
No, yeah, that's a slow play for sure, but like you're so rewarded if you do.
Yeah, I definitely like find that if you don't have any like path hints to go off of, then it's basically just your best play. Like relying on scouring hints is not really the play. So like I had a scouring hint for Mills, but like I just wanted to go do Helm. Like you probably saw, like I paused for a little bit before entering Forest. Like, which one do I want to do?
Right? Yeah. It was like, yeah. I think the micro hint, getting the micro hint in Helm there was the play. Even though you had to go through Lankies twice.
Yeah.
You just, it was an unhinted metal. Like, you have no idea. We were just glad to see though that you had got that Rocket Barrel was the hinted Aztec shop thing, and you weren't Stop
Yeah.
looking for Rock Barrel.
I completely forgot about Rocket Barrel. It completely spaced my mind with everything that was going on. Like, when I went to Aztec, I knew I was looking for like I was gonna get either like guitar or grab, and when I got Rocket, I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so hopefully the thing in the Fighter Temple is guitar. It was grab.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, we knew Grab was gonna be somewhere on the key 8 path, and it was just like, oh, we got that.
It had to show up eventually. Unfortunately, it was right
Yeah.
in a accessible
I was-
location.
I was just kind of hoping that it was somewhere that was unhinted. I wish that was the unhinted thing item.
This is like
That
the
would've
third
been
season
nice.
in a row I've had to full clear 5-door temple.
Yeah.
Keeps happening.
Yeah, I mean, because it was hinted 3 times.
Yeah.
Hinted 3
It's like, you
times, and
better
we
be
got
just
like
clearing everything.
Mm-hmm.
we like completed an all guns speed run this seed too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't Check of Legends.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
that
I'm
was a
so glad you
shame.
peeked it. Even though we didn't think it could be, I was just like, I hope someone looks at it anyway, and you like,
I mean,
hey!
the thing is, you never know. Like, when you get that many guns early, plus it's like it doesn't take too long to peek it, it's like, might as well.
Yeah. Yep. But
Yes.
yeah, GG. Hopefully you enjoyed the end of season 3.5, and we are ready to reveal the name of the candidate was number 1 that won.
Yeah, season 4 candidate number 1.
Yeah, it was number 1, which was the hint that we had was the bread.
Bread.
And the name of that is banana breadcrumb.
What? What are these names?
I didn't
Banana
know what it is. This is the devs, so I don't even know what it is. But banana
say-
breadcrumbs we have.
I will say these names are definitely a lot more interesting than the season 3 candidates from last year.
Yeah, I definitely
These.
Also,
They
it'd be
put some-
cool. With how
put
cool
it
these
on.
names are sounding, it'd be cool if like some of these stuck around as like permanent presets afterwards.
Honestly,
Yeah, I mean, we'll at
yeah.
least have the setting string for these, so if
Yeah.
people do end up wanting to play them, but
We didn't really play the season 3 candidates after season 3 was revealed.
yeah, well, because once we decide on season 4, people are pretty much gonna be all in, because we are gonna, you
Yeah.
know, it'll be revealed in I think it's like the end of May, and then in June we're gonna have a season blitz. So
Yes.
people are probably gonna be on the season 4 grind immediately.
For sure.
But-
That makes sense. But it always is fun having new presets.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
we have a
sure.
lot. We have a lot of presets though. So, but we'll see. You know,
Yep.
we see what people like and what the feedback is on ones.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe with the candidates, if they're like unique enough, maybe people will like make their own presets based off of them.
Yeah, no, that's always always the case. So make sure if you people are not in our Discord, make sure you get into our Discord. I believe more information about these is going to be revealed tomorrow. And I think let me double check the announcement, but I believe it was they are all 4 going to be information will be all yep. And the async seeds as well will be released sometime tomorrow. So
Ooh.
but yeah, we will be able to see what they are and all 4 names instead of only, because right now we know Helm Hop was the one released Friday, and then Banana Breadcrumbs was the one today. And then we'll see the other 2 names, then what all are about, and then next Friday, the 25th of April, we will have the weekly race of what the first candidate is. Hopefully everyone will be able to figure out, start seeing what they like and don't like about it.
I mean, I'm starting to speculate. What does banana breadcrumbs even mean? Like, what could
All the
that
banana
be for a
progressive
preset?
hits.
Right? It could mean a lot of things. I see the 3.5 discussion channel already talking about it. So get in there if anybody wants to talk about it.
Yeah, maybe it's Oh yeah, lots of people are saying what I was thinking, like hints, progressive hints on CBs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's gonna be
put in everyone your speculations. But yeah,
Honestly,
this is candidate string number 1, so this will be the one for next week. So definitely be some interesting ones. So we'll have asyncs and obviously races of them during the week, but the first official. So I know nothing. I know nothing. It's a secret. Only the devs, and only the season 4 team as well. So I don't even think all the devs know. But yeah, I know no. I just know because I just was told the name literally 2 minutes before I announced. So
Nice.
I didn't even know what it was until right before. So
Yeah, the devs are just whispering in your ear.
The name's making me hungry. I want banana bread now.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Everyone who's watching next week has to eat some banana bread while they're watching. As race mod, I'll make sure I cook up a good thing, so.
You're allergic.
Cook up a good seed.
luck.
But yeah, so hopefully everyone's
Speed
really
Fit Fucking.
excited. You know, definitely get everyone to test them out, give feedback. You know, let us know what you think of all these. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you know, keep track of the channel. Give us a subscribe and follow. Give us a follow here on Twitch if you haven't already. Make sure you are following because we're gonna have the candidate strings. Have that through the next 4 weeks. We're gonna have a blitz in June. Obviously, season 4 will be later in the summer. We have no dates yet for that. But you know, they will definitely be lots and lots and lots of exciting things. So definitely some cool things to look forward to.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I think we will close it out here for the day. Last minute things from you guys.
I think I'm
Got
good.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, but yeah,
Happy-
thanks guys for being the 2 on restream for the last 3.5 and closing out the season for us,
Yeah.
or the half
it's
season,
fun.
I guess.
For sure.
Happy Easter,
yeah.
everybody.
Happy
Oh yeah,
Easter.
happy Easter if you celebrate.
Yee.
I forgot that was Easter today.
I hope maybe like at some point we can do like a 5 pearl win con seed today.
That'd
That'd be
There's
fun, like an
some
Easter egg
people
hunt.
talking about that, so.
That'd be fun to join in on.
But all right, well we will be heading out. We'll raid out of here. So looks like Revan is the only one doing donk. That is not part of the weekly that I see at least. But yeah, thanks for being part of season 3.5. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it and are very much for season 4 and what we've got in store for that.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, banana breadcrumbs is the raid message. Banana breadcrumbs. Nobody else means.
Revan's gonna be confused again.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect.
All right. Well, morning, everyone.